Give thanks and eyes unto the Most High Jah, Rastafari, King Selassie, the first Emperor of Ethiopia, Giant King. Is Emmanuel, the Nyabinghi Rastafari once again, bringing you a dish today of Rosecoco bean soup with squash and a Romanesque cauliflower. So, as usual, I'm going to take you over to the ingredients, take you through the method preparation, and then show you the food on a dish. Jah Rastafari. So I've got some Rosecoco beans there that have been soaking overnight. That's the Romanesque cauliflower, which is actually a cross of a cauliflower and broccoli apparently. We've got a small squash there, a large onion, some garlic in that container there, some all-purpose seasoning, some mixed herbs, some black pepper, and some thyme in this container here. And just one ingredient I've forgotten is a large vegan stock cube. So I'm going to start off by frying the onions and garlic and scotch bonnet in some coconut oil, and then I'll bring you into the video. Jah Rastafari. So there's some coconut oil to fry everything and the vegan stock cube. So the onions, garlic and scotch bonnet are fried in the coconut oil, and I'm going to add some clean water now and then add the beans first and bring them to the boil. So I've added the clean water to the fried onion, garlic and scotch bonnet and the Rosecoco beans, and I brought it to the boil. So now I'm hard boiling them for about half an hour till they're soft-ish, and then I'll be adding the squash, which I peeled. I didn't mean to cut that piece there, but I did. So anyway, that's the squash, and then over here I've got the broccoli, which will be going in last of all because it doesn't take long to cook and I don't want it mushy. I still want it with a firmness to it. And then I'll be adding all the condiments. So cost of this one, with the beans, the cauliflower and everything, I'd say about £4. It's going to feed 2 people adequately. So £4 for 2 people, that's good value. I tell Rasta Nyabinghi food for life, life for food. Jah Rastafari. Okay, so the peas are softening now, so I'm going to add the squash first. I'm still going to leave out the broccoli till later. As I said, I don't want them mushy or disintegrating in the pot. So that's the squashing now. I'm going to put a bit more water in there, just so that they've got enough room to cook in there. And then I'm going to add the condiments, and at the last minute add the broccoli. Okay, so tablespoonful of thyme, level tablespoonful of mixed herbs, half a tablespoonful of black pepper, and a level tablespoonful of all-purpose seasoning, and then the large vegan stock cube to go in. Give that a good stir. Keep it on a half heat now, and I reckon within about 15 minutes it will be ready to put the cauliflower in, which will only be an additional 5 minutes before that's ready. Just tried the soup and it tastes delicious. I've just added some more clean water as it was reducing a bit much. Squash is now cooked, the beans are 95% there, so I'm now going to add the Romanesque cauliflower from over here. It's just little bits where I've cut the stalks off. So I'm not going to have that in there for too long. Once it boils again, maybe 5 minutes. I've kept the centre of the Romanesque cauliflower just to have separately because it just looks so good. I mean, for a vegetable to be so artistic and aesthetically artistic, I just think it's a shame to ruin all of it. So I'm putting that in whole. So once it boils, another 5 minutes, and then the the cauliflower should still be crunchy, which is how I want it. If you do prefer it mush, then put it in earlier. I'm going to add a little bit more clean water as well. Bring that to the boil in another 5 minutes. So there it is, Rosecoco bean soup with squash and Romanesque cauliflower. Ital food, Nyabinghi food, Rasta food, food for life, life for food. Haile Selassie I, Iman Father, presides over Iman table, Itinoli, Jah, Rastafari.